What's up guys, Draco here. I'm still thinking of an intro if that wasn't clear. Woo. And this is Draco's random thoughts about watermelons. I don't know, I'm not a fan of watermelon. I'm gonna throw it out the gate. But a lot of people really like them. But the thing is, it's not that I don't like their taste, because watermelon flavoured stuff is great. As in stuff that actually like tastes like watermelon. There's a lot of stuff which will be like almost a mango flavoured monster. It's like, that doesn't taste like a mango whatsoever. I love mango, best fruit by the way. But like, watermelon stuff kind of tastes like, I think it's because watermelon is very watery. Okay, big shocker, I know, watermelon contains water. We need to put this on headlines all across the world. But yeah, like, I'm just not a big fan of like the texture of a watermelon, because the taste is fine. I'm just, yeah. But that's the same with pineapple. Pineapples taste great, but I'm just like, yeah, it's a bit, like, it's like, instead of like, something, to be fair, I also eat a lot of dried mango instead of regular mango, so that might be why it's my favourite, because it's like, dried mango is like, veep, instead of being like, phew. No, it's not like, yeah, with dried mango, like, veep, and like, phew. Like, phew would be, it gives more like a phew vibe. That's more like a crisp or like something that's like crunchy, like phew. So like phew, like it's not like immediate, but it's like gradual. I love making random sounds described. But yeah, yeah, I'm a big fan of like, I just don't like soggy food. I like ramen, but like, which is soggy, but I don't really know what makes ramen distinct from like other stuff. I don't know. I can't really justify it, because other than ramen, I hate like all soggy food. Like, I don't eat soups. I don't eat like, well, I hardly eat like watermelon and pineapple. I will watermelon and pineapple because they taste good enough. I'll eat it if I'm given it, but I don't like seek out. But yeah, it's just like cereal. I just eat the cereal dry because I don't like getting soggy. I really don't know what sets ramen apart from everything else. I think it's maybe that like the noodles don't really absorb the moisture to the same extent. So it's like, it's covered in liquid, but it doesn't become like liquidy. It doesn't become like, it still stays like visible. No, but like noodles don't become like visible. They become like visible, which is like not as much like, whereas if you put like a potato in water, it goes like, you know. These truths make no sense to anyone except me, do they? But you know. Anyway, another reason I like, not that I like watermelon, but something I like about watermelon is they look cool. I like the colours of watermelon. Also, it's like the same colour as the Abro flag, which I may be Abro. I don't know. If anyone doesn't know what Abro is, it's basically like your sexuality can change. So it's like, for a few weeks you might be something, and another few weeks you might be something else. So the reason I'm like, I might be Abro is, so you, like, I've claimed that I'm bi for a while, because I think I am. I still think I probably am. Basically, I'm usually, particularly this is specifically about sexual attraction for me, I'm romantically attracted to both at all times, pretty much. But for sexual attraction, it's usually, to both. But then in some periods, it will be only sexually attracted to women, and some periods I'll only be, I just won't be sexually attracted to anyone. But I don't know if that's just because I'm more attracted to women and still bi, or if it's like being Abro. I don't know if it's just like when I'm not attracted to anyone, because it's just like, maybe I'm just like down on like dopamine or more and anxious or something, and I'm just like, too busy to be horny. Who knows? It doesn't really matter what the label is for me, so that's why I'm not like thinking too deeply like, which one am I? I'm just like, what label I choose doesn't actually affect like what I am. So yeah. Because if I had to explain to a person, it's fairly easy to explain in like less than a minute. I don't need to use a label, and if I use bi, it's close enough anyway. So lie. Yeah. What else about watermelons? Watermelons are just like, they're very. I also like the idea of like watermelons, how you can like burst them with elastic bands. It's just fun to watch. I also think watermelons are a fairly big fruit. Like, there aren't many fruits that you get that are like that big. Like, I'm trying to think of a fruit that's the same size as watermelon. I'm sure there are some, I'm just not very intelligent. But yeah, watermelons are huge. I don't know. But yeah. Also, I love the Wii Sports Resort, where I think one of the levels on archery is to hit watermelon. I also just love Wii Sports Resort. It's a great game. The Island Flyover, you could just play that for like hours. The sword fighting was really fun. I didn't like golf. I don't like golf in real life either. Well, I've not done it in real life. My opinion on golf is like, I might have done a video explaining this already, but I don't remember, so I'm gonna say it anyway. My opinion on golf is basically, it seems fun if you're like 70 years old. I don't understand why you would get into golf below like maybe 50. Because I have like many years of my body still functioning before I have to resort to golf. I feel like golf is like, you play it because you're too physically unable to play an actual sport that you enjoy. Not that golf isn't like, I agree golf's difficult, but I feel like it's less of the physical ability and more of just like maths and like angles and the wind and stuff. Like, sure, you have to be able to hit it hard, but like, you could, I think, I'm gonna say like, it's not a sport if you got like me and then like a professional rugby player and we could do fairly similar on a first try of it. Or not that it's not a sport, but it's just like lesser of a sport in my opinion. So that's why like, I don't think that like a professional like rugby player would have any advantage over me in a game of golf. He could hit it further, but like, I don't know how important that is. Like, I don't know much about golf though. But yeah, I'm also just really bad at well, to be fair, if anyone plays golf, like, you can have fun with golf. I don't care. I'm not gonna like, this isn't a strong opinion of mine that I'm like unwavering on. Like, if you like golf, go ahead and play it. I'm also not arguing that it's not a sport. I'm just arguing that it's like lesser of a sport. But I mean, that doesn't mean it's lesser of an activity to do. Like, it's still a game that people enjoy. Those people just happen to not include me, so I don't know much about it. But yeah, I also don't like it in Wii Sports, because I'm just very bad at the putting. I mean, I guess a rugby player would have better, like, accuracy with the ball, but, like... Anyway. So yeah. I think I just don't like... I think golf is also just the fact that there's so little actual, like, physical movement. I'm just like, eh. Because also, if you don't end up, like, sweating a lot from a sport, like, is it really a sport? And you could say yes, and I wouldn't say you're wrong, because I don't care that much, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Go and eat a watermelon if you enjoy them. And if you don't like watermelons, go and eat something else if you haven't eaten for a while, because eating food is good. Yep. Although I'm not a big fan of food. But, like, it's still objectively healthy. So, yeah. Salai.